Okay, SPY coming back down again. Went right up to the VWAP and stopped. Pulling back here. Feeling bearish right now on the SPY. On the daily chart, the SPY is back below the 8 exponential and below the 15. Room to 684.80 is the next support. 684.80. Triple Qs are sitting right on the 50-day moving average. 50-day moving average on the Qs, 616.35. 616.35. It's almost almost exact, right to it to the penny on the Qs. 616.35. Trying to get below the 50 right here. IWM still green for the day, by the way. Russell 2000. Some of the defensive stocks are doing very well. Procter & Gamble up about 1.6%. General Mills up over 2.5%. Coke up about just 0.2%. Pepsi up 1.5%. All the consumer defensive stocks are doing well. The banks are doing awful. Bank of America down today 4.6%. Wells Fargo down 5%. The banks, it's really very, very weak. Very, very weak. ISSC pulled back a little bit. Right to the 8. CRML with a rather dramatic turnaround here. This thing is really volatile. Unity's still a good short here, by the way. Unity's a good short setup. Got some high volume candles mixed in. It's broke down below the 100-day moving average. That's a pretty good short right there on Unity. Right, so I just took some Unity puts as well. I did an UMCAT on this one as well. Again, I'm trying to get some UMCAT trades in here just to see how they work. But I took the $40 puts on UMCAT on U. I took the $40 puts. You can see we're out of the money by about 88 cents. So we're out of the money by almost by a whole dollar. I paid $54 for the 40 puts expiring this week. 54 on U. Again, I took profits in APP today, but that was an expensive one. But I'm out of that one. That worked good. We're at a Dollar Tree. I'm considering going back into it. I'm going to wait, however, see what this market does. The market's pretty weak. As you can see, it's coming in. ISSC, I'm still in this thing with the $20 calls. I paid $1.10 for them. I'm going to try to get out for about $1.30 to $1.30, to do $1.30 to $1.40. It's kind of chopping around here right now. And I'm in Unity again. Unity short. I took the $40 puts expiring Friday. I paid 54. They're at 60 right now. It's got quite a bit of room to the downside. ISSC kind of just meandering around here. Right now below the 8. The 15's right here. Want to see it hold that. Unity coming down. I'd like to see it get a couple of yellow candles in here would be nice. CRML made a pretty dramatic bounce. Again, you see this thing can move around an awful lot. These are pretty big moves here. 1437 up to about that's a whole dollar right there. A $15 stock, that's pretty big. Unity trading at 40.98. Want to see it stay below 41. CRML, big volume here. Big volume coming down, big volume going up, more big volume going up here. It's got room to 1627. Just about $1 to the upside in CRML. You bounced just a little bit. ISSC coming back against me here. See what U does from here. Bounced right up to the 8. It's got to stay below the 100-day moving average on it's that's 41.68. 41.68, whereas it needs to stay below. SPY heading down well below the 8 now. 684.80 on the SPY is the next support level. 684.80. So about $1.50 away on the SPY. 50-day moving average is down to at 680.53. 680.53. So about $6 lower on the SPY. Unity all of a sudden showing some relative strength here. Not exactly what I wanted to see. Had some nice big candles coming down, but it tried to bounce a little bit right here. I don't really see any support levels that it's using. Really, about 39 would be the support level on U, so we'll see what happens here. Almost 12 o'clock, 11:58. Again, no Supreme Court decision today on the tariffs, as the rumor was. It didn't take place, so we just move along. Maxim 4072 is a high volume resistance for U. 4072. Thank you. That's the support you're talking about. William SSS for $40. Very good. Q short 45. Thanks, Joe. Took the Q short right there. Made some money on that. SPY short right there. Made some money on that. I didn't, but William did and Joe did. I'm still fighting this U, which is going against me, and ISSC is also turned against me. So I got two Boomcat trades on, neither one that are working right now. I had one in an app that worked fine this morning. CRML still moving up here against a really weak market. Netflix hanging around down close to, get down to close to 88.40. Let's see what those premiums are on it. $232 right now on Netflix. $232. ISSC's pulled back to 98 cents. Again, I paid $1.10 for them, I think. Yeah, $1.10. U, I paid 55. Somehow they're still at 54. I don't get it. Yeah, it's because they've spread that out. 42 by 65 cents right now on U. ISSC starting to bounce back up again. I got my sell orders on these things. I don't have a sell order on you yet, but I'm going to put one on. Paid 54. It's trading at 45 right now. See if it heads back down.
Man.
What's the matter?
Well, there was like 166 Krogers to score,
Yeah.
and they're hoping we could do it today,
Yeah.
and it just jumped up to 302. And I think
As soon as they get you to say, yeah, we're going to do it today, they jacked in a couple hundred more.
well, it wasn't their fault. It's just kind of whatever. Nonetheless.
ISSC starting to move back up again. I'm looking for Unity to see to pull down. CRML is still an interesting setup here. All right, so we're just watching here. CRML moving up. Unity just got above the 15 right there, and the 8. We'll see if it comes back down again. ISSC, which again I'm in both of these. ISSC trying to bounce, and I'm still in Netflix. Netflix down to 88.41 here. Netflix trading at 238 right now. Dollar Tree's trading at 683. Can we get out of that at 650, 750 this morning? It hasn't recovered to that yet. I'm considering taking it again, but I'm going to wait here for a while. PBIO came right down to the 8 exponential moving average and bounced. I think enough to drive you crazy. I took some of them off yesterday at $1.35. I got the rest in at $1.45. We get 77.50s, 80s, 77.50 call and a 80 short call, basically a call debit spread, and the options are all over the place as far as price is concerned. Netflix coming in. ISSC starting to move back up again. Intuit still coming in pretty hard here. Bank's still really weak today. Bank of America pulling down. Here's a SPY. Now it's trying to bounce again. Again, I'm still in Unity here. I'm waiting for it to see if I can get this thing to pull back down again. And ISCC looking for it to go back up again. Oop, it sure did. Nice little pop there. I gotta check my sell order on this thing. Pretty big spread on it, 105 by 130. It's got an intrinsic of $1.18, so now it's 110 by 130. Got a sell order on it right now at $1.30, $1.40. I mean, midpoint right now is $1.20 on it. Netflix trading at 240. Still coming in. And waiting to Unity. It's got to go down, but it's not. It keeps moving up. Unity's still going up. Need to see a turnaround of this thing pretty quick. Market internals are just turning up now in the TC2000. This is going to switch over to blue here probably in a minute. Market trying to bounce a little right now. CRML pushing up towards $16. About 12.10 here right now. SPY topping a little bit. Qs as well. See, went right to the 15 after going through the 8 there. And SPY did the same thing. IWM still a little stronger than the rest of the market. It's up green for the day. ISSC moving up faster here now. Just hit the high for the day, just tied the high for the day. See if we can get a little push in that one. Option's still 110 by 130 right now, and it's trading at 120. So I mean, the $1.20 above intrinsic value. It's got a $1.18 of intrinsic value, so it's really more like 120 by 130. Are those Hartford reports?
Oh, you got a lot of them?
You get 500.
Mm-hmm.
How was your back?
Today it's more the back than the leg.
Maybe that heat and stuff works.
Maybe the ice and that stuff. The weather stuff. For heartburn? Big round
Yeah,
head.
it was underneath everything.
Yeah, it's under everything. Damn, what happened to these damn things?
What?
They're falling out from my face, but
Glasses?
maybe these are yours.
Yeah, I got 3 pairs.
What is it you missing?
You kidding? Can you see? No, I can tell you right now.
That's silly, Alex.
Need 2 of these, right?
Yeah.
They actually taste pretty good.
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Kind of like lunch.
Yeah. That's better. These must be yours. Okay.
Hey, Harry, I missed that. ROLR. That's the traded 50 million shares. That's the Momo of the day. ROLR. Yep. Massive amounts of volume. 25 million it says here. Big move up. 491%. Almost all in the gap this morning. ISSC continuing to try to grind higher here. Still 110 by 130 in the options. ISSC still moving up here now, 2130 with a volume, white volume candle here. We're getting some volume in it. U starting to come back down again, back down below the 8. ISSC here. Again, I've got a sell order on this thing at $1.40. It's The midpoint's $1.27, but it's got a $1.32 of intrinsic value in it. So with this move here, I think I'm going to move this up to $1.50. Really, I mean, it's ISSC. They've got this bid, $1.20 bid, $1.35 ask. It's got intrinsic $1.30 in it, so uh, this is gonna move up again here in a minute. I would assume, because we're getting some big volume on it there. They ought to be pushing these things up to the $1.40, $1.50 level pretty quickly. CRMO moved up really quickly as well. That was a decent one for out of the money trade. It was pretty cheap on CRML. They were going for about 55, 60 cents, and they're up to 90 now. Unity trying to back off a little bit here. All right, see if we get any questions here. It's about 12:20. Hey Maxim, CRML 10% cat scalp. Good job. Very nice. You're out of ISSC for 20-cent gain, Saran. Good job. ALHC as well. That's another one we've had. I had a few days ago that I forgot I was even in, to say the truth. ALHC, which looks pretty good. Netflix, the profit. Saran. Shocking, huh? Just jumped to be more in line with the intrinsic ALHC. Yeah. It's a decent long. It's again, it's been wandering around the 8 exponential moving average here for a few days. The CRML took a nice pop up there. ISSC up to 2134. Pull back just a little bit, and look at the Unity starting to pull back. All right. I just closed ISCC. ISCC took profits in ISCC. I'm getting ready for lunch here. I had on that Apple. I had that risk reward this morning that I get in for 30 cents. I took it off at 50, but I apparently had a lot more contracts than I thought because I just looked at my portfolio and I had a bunch more Apple in there. So I just closed them at 77. So I get into some of them. Actually, I ended up taking about a third off at 50, and I took the other 2/3 off at 77, which was a rather large profit on that thing. In at 30, out at 77 on that risk reward. That's huge. Apple trading at 257.20. Again, the reason I made money on this thing, I think, is that it's the time decay on the credit spread is covering the loss on the call debit spread. I don't understand why they so much, but they are. All right, so I'm out of ISSC, sorry. I got $1.40 for it. I get in $1.10. Still in U. U is still gone against me here a little bit. I had a little bit of CRML. I took that a little bit ago and made about 25% on that one. Still in Netflix at 237 right now. Okay. Apple. I didn't post it the other day, Ian, but I took what's called a risk reversal. I was bullish on Apple. I took a thing called a risk reversal, and I did it with spreads. It's a different kind of strategy. I did a call debit spread to the upside and a put credit spread to the downside to cover some of my cost for the debit spread with credit from the put credit spread. It's a risk reversal, but it's using spreads. A standard risk reversal would be to buy a call and sell a put on a stock that you think was bullish. Again, I'm on ISSC. That worked out really beautifully. Thank you for Roger. That was a nice call out. The thing I got left right now is Unity. I'm still in Unity. From today, so we'll see what it does. The need for it to pull back. Again, I'm out of ISSC. That worked out beautifully well. Good one there. Need Unity to drop. It's not doing anything right now. Netflix, like to see it continue down a little bit more. BBIO Here it goes back up again. And a crazy stock. Back up above that 78.44 level right now. J&J pulling back off the high. Moderna also pulled back pretty hard off the high. And MSTR. Most of these stocks that were running so strong this morning are fading a little bit now. Right, about 12:30. Again, about 15 minutes. I'm going to grab some lunch. Lunchtime. It's not the greatest time to be trying to take on some quick trades. So I just kind of watch right now for the time being, see if I can find anything. There's a SPY. Pretty bearish here today in the market. Pretty bearish. Triple Qs again fighting that the 50-day moving average on the triple Qs. It's right now it's below the 50-day moving average, which by the way is at 516.34. So you can see we're down about 60 cents below that right now. The only thing I got left here to worry about is Unity, and it's starting to pull back, which I like. And Netflix, which I'd like to see that pull down some. I'd like to see BBIO start to move up, which it is now. And ISSC, that was about 30% trade, 30% profit on that one. That worked out nicely. Unity all over the place here. Again, I'm on ISSC. Get out pretty nicely there. I'm still in Unity. I'm out of my Apple risk reversal. I took profits in APP, which is coming back down again. I took some profits in CRML, which is still going up. We took profits in Dollar Tree this morning on that overnight trade that we had, which has been coming down pretty hard here since then. And we're still in Netflix, looking for this thing to pull back a little bit more. It is pushing down. DUOL, a pretty nice short setup. Coming down pretty straightly. Daily chart, nothing too close that I can see for support. Some support, let's see what that is. Yeah, pretty close to where it is right now on DUOL. I got support at, let's see, it was 161.09. It's actually below there. ISSC still going up. Unity came down, now it's trying to bounce a little bit. right, so if you got any questions, I'm going to grab some lunch. T-Doc, very, very weak, cheap options on UMCAT. Joe, T-Doc, thank you. Yep, very, very weak. Teledoc right here. Very weak daily chart. Let's see what we get for any support levels. I don't really see any nearby high volume resistance and support levels at all. Nice look on T-Doc, Joe. Very nice. Moving down on volume, T-Doc. I might put that on as I take lunch here. T-Doc, Joe's trimming it up 30% on it already. Thank you.
Thank you. You too. Oh, that's cute. Hi, Bobby. Hi, where have you been, huh? Has he been with you?
No, he's been in the crate.
Oh. Looks like it's time to pee and
All right, I'm going to take some lunch here. T-Doc's bouncing just a little bit right here. I don't really have any nearby support on it. But getting some nice high volume candles to the downside. All right, I'm going to grab some lunch. Let me go to the YouTube folks and get to close that down. Hey, Missy, how you doing? What did you get out of ICC? What did I get out at? Well, I get out of my calls. I went from 110 to 140. I get out at 140. What was the stock trading at the time? I'm not sure. Probably 21.30, 21.35, something like that. But it was a nice trade. T-Doc bouncing here a little bit. And I'm still in U to the short side, so it's kind of just choop up and down all over the place. CRML still moving up. This was a beautiful one as well. Again, I took profits in app today. I took profits in my Apple risk reversal trade. App I got out of early this morning. That was just a quick trade for a couple $100 a contract, a little over. I had CRML for a UMCAT trade. I had ISSC for an UMCAT trade, which worked really nicely. It's still going, still moving up. We took profits in Dollar Tree this morning. That's it, I think. I had Netflix strangle on too overnight that I took profits in that. All right, gonna hit lunch. Thank you very much, YouTube folks. I will, gonna take lunch, everybody. Thank you, YouTube. I appreciate all the folks over there. Be back here tomorrow again. Be back here again tomorrow about 11:30 for another hour stress session. We'll see you then. Gonna grab some lunch, and thanks very much, and again, trade well.